Hello everyone, my name is Madison Thomas. Anime Kigekwe, Indigenous Cause. Into the Makotadam, Pine Creek in Donjay, Winnipeg's North End in Donjay. I'm a filmmaker and youth mentor based in Winnipeg, Manitoba and Treaty 1 territory. I'm really bummed we couldn't all be together for this year's Manitoba powwow. However, with the beauty of technology, we are still able to gather as a community. And I really believe that is a big part of the resilience that is our community, is our ability to adapt. So while I would love to be there speaking with you all today in person, I'm very glad we got to do it in this version. So I've been a filmmaker for about 8 years now, like I said, but I think I've always been an artist in some way or form, since I was like a very like wee little one. Like writing and drawing came naturally to me. And it was what I later realized was a huge outlet for me as a young person. In terms of expressing myself and how I was feeling. So after I graduated from Sisler High School, I had attended the film program there, which at the time was just a club started by Jamie LeDuc. But I guess he saw kind of that natural storytelling talent and was like, you should really give this a shot as a career. And being a young person from the North End, I had a very supportive home. But you know, filmmaking and the arts in general were not necessarily a classical career choice. So, you know, it was really taking a chance, but ultimately it's a chance that paid off, and a chance I'm really glad I took because I really do love what I do. I get to share stories, both my own and other people's, bring characters to life, create whole different worlds. And so it's a really wonderful storytelling device, film is. And if film's something that interests you and you're a young Indigenous person, an older Indigenous person, whatever, like if you're from our communities, you gotta understand that there's over 500 communities across Turtle Island. And really, you know, as we're seeing more and more Indigenous storytellers and filmmakers and novelists and musicians, it's great, but that just means there's room for so much more to represent really all our communities and our different experiences and perspectives. So I would really say to anyone out there who's, you know, not sure if it's, you know, a solid career choice, if you're feeling that call, you know, to be an artist, to be a storyteller, embrace it, you know, grab it. Because that probably means that you're not going to be fulfilled unless you're using that outlet in some way. So what I really wanted to share today a little bit, I've done a lot of different interviews. You know, my career, I was very fortunate. It's taken me around the world to both showcase my own films as well as speak about filmmaking. I've gone as far as New Zealand, to Europe, and so it's really taking me really far. And a question I got in a lot of these interviews and a lot of these talks is, what advice would you give young you? So for the last couple of days, I've been just scribbling down thoughts when I had them with this in mind. And so I just want to share a couple of these with you. And again, really encourage anyone out there who is, you know, grappling with the idea of maybe giving arts a shot as a career or at least as a hobby. If you're from an Indigenous community, we need your voice out there, and I really would like to, you know, showcase and help anyone who's looking to do that. So advice from 28-year-old Maddie to younger Maddie, and hopefully to all y'all. Okay, first and foremost, this is a COVID one. Invest money in a video conferencing app. Stop, sound advice right now. There are people rooting for you that you can't even see. Super true. Not everyone is great at expressing it, but you would be amazed at how many people are rooting for you in your corner. Maybe it's even people that don't even know you, but a lot of people want you to succeed. So always remember that when it's in the toughest times. Trust your gut. Your first instinct is usually the right one. I think this is actually, I would really point this to young female artists as well as, you know, gender non-conforming artists. I think our voice can sometimes get really questioned because it's still a very male-dominated industry. So, you know, trust that gut though, trust that instinct. As an artist, it will generally probably take you pretty far. Social media is forever. Enough said. Careful what you post. I want to end on that one. That one's good. It's a good one. Take note of who is down to help you when they have nothing to gain. And reward those people later when you have success. Celebrate the little victories and milestones. Yeah. Gotta do that. Don't take what people say to you to heart. People have different tastes and opinions. I think it's really, really hard, especially when you make art that is very personal to you, your culture, your community. It can be really hard to not take things personally when you put so much of your personality and who you are into it. And so that just means, take those criticisms really lightly. See if there's any truth in them in terms of structure or that. But if it's just something you fundamentally don't agree with, it's your film, it's your piece, it's your art, stand by it. That's all that's important. And my last one. You're an artist. You're supposed to be weird. Chill out about it. All right, everyone. Thank you so much, G. McGletch, for your time. Stay healthy out there. Stay safe.